Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday night stream. How are we all doing? I am half an hour earlier than I said I was going to be. That is true, yeah, I ended up not being able to go training tonight, so none of that. Anyway, please know, I don't have a plate of food that I need to finish off in the next 30 seconds, so I won't be wolfing that down. So, yeah, how was your Tuesday gone? Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments. Yeah, we will be playing Horizon because that's all I'm playing at the moment. But what we're gonna do is we are gonna it's done. We'll go out sorting some Apex Slaughterspine, finding some Apex Slaughterspines if we can get them and filter between like 3 of them. Then we'll do the final upgrades for the legendary weapons, and then back to the main story. So that's the plan. And let's crack on.
Didn't find what I needed. I'll have to go to another machine site.
Yep, we will. Fingers crossed, peeps. I don't know how to force this to get it to actually follow its own pacing rules, which is all I'm wanting of the game. If the Apex Slaughterspines only come out at night, when it's night time, should have 3 Apex Slaughterspines. To you and me, this is not that complicated. To Horizon Forbidden West, apparently is. Nope. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit out and then hit continue and see if that sorts the problem. I can't imagine that this has actually sorted the problem, but it's worth a shot. Damn you, you stupid fucking rebel idiots. They're going down just because Like that. A-holes. Yeah. Where's the nearest shelter? There. Mm-hmm. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Mm-hmm. Rest time. Right. One thing to be said about the power of the PlayStation 5, progressing time like that on previous generations would have been a loading screen. And taken twice as long. Right, fingers crossed that this is an apex Slaughterspine. Oh, it hasn't even respawned. Oh, yes it has. Oh, I think we might be in luck. Are we in luck? So it looks like it's got some purple detailing.
Do I have any fire ammo on me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn you. I can't believe that just killed me. I wasn't paying attention to my health. But at least we managed to get some epic Slaughterspines this time. Let me just check something. Yeah, that's what I thought was the case.
I could use fire against it.
There we go. One epic Slaughterspine. That's go over there. Hopefully this is another epic Slaughterspine. And it is. What I want to do is get up high. Come on, you stupid thing. Okay, this wasn't the greatest strategy. All right.
Gotta be prepared.
That's 2 down. 1 more to go. Let's hope it doesn't turn into daytime before I get here. Right. Assuming that this is an Apex Slaughterspine, which I really, really hope it is. That's his 3 Slaughterspine hats done. That's all his legendary weapons fully upgraded that we care about. And... oh, look, and it is... you beautiful thing, you. Hi, Jay. How you doing? Range weapon damage plus 60%. Let's equip this one. Are you Tuesday going, my friend?
Focus or anything?
Oh yeah, I haven't activated it. Might wanna actually do that. Yeah, it's been pretty good, thank you. Oof. Definitely some graphical glitches going on there. And that one is completely hidden. Okay. That's just a sheep. Alright. To the base. Yeah, man, Tuesday's been pretty good. I got my MacBook up and running that I got through work, so that's something.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Yeah, except I won't, though, will I? Well, in fact, let's just see what he's got. Nothing.
Next time, perhaps you could make a purchase.
I did. That is very true. So an Apex Slaughterspine is a... I believe the Slaughterspines are new to this game. And it's... so they're the... If you think a Thunderjaw is a big mechanical robot machine, Slaughterspines are bigger. They're huge things, and the Apex version has black armor, purple highlights, and is far more powerful. Like, I have the enemy health currently set to story mode and easy loot on, and one of them was able to kill me before you came in the chat. So... which I think is a hallmark of how much of a no-joke the Apex level machines are in this game. Speaking of which, let's set that back to normal. Right. Into the base. I think I've got all of these. Fabrication terminal. Right, that last one must be the Song Wings. Use workbench. For upgrades. And there we go. Right. Let's get our wheat coil on. What's it got? Instant burning chance, acid plus 15, frost plus 15, draw speed, select slot, instant corroding chance. Concentration damage plus 15. Right, we'll do that. Edit coils. Stealth damage plus 25, agility damage, knockdown power plus 15. Do that with that. Edit coils. Right, critical hit chance, reload speed, draw speed, plasma and shock. Select. anything that will equip. Plasma shock plus 12. I just want a shock damage. There we go. So shock damage. Shock plus 12. Equip coil. Shock plus 12. That's that. Draw speed. Reload speed. Critical hit chance. Alright, so that's that. Edit coils. Instant explosion chance was 25. Close range damage. Explosive damage. Select mod. Plasma's no good. Cross range damage. Plus 1. Knockdown power. Cross range. Damage plus 15. That doesn't seem to actually affect anything. Add to that. No, impact damage. Click mod. Okay. Right, fully equipped. Just go with outfits. Edit weaves. Plus 3 all defense. Plus 3. Low health power, melee defense. Oh, just leave it there. Serious, hey, how are you doing, my friend? Any skills? Right. Let's do some talking. Right. Some stuff in there. Is there? Nope. Alva.
Looks
Start
like
with
you've
that.
been busy.
I can
Yep,
say the
I've been
same.
fucking shit up. How's your Tuesday going, serious?
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Yeah.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
I have to go.
Yes, of course.
What does it say about the world that the statement the Imperial family would use this technology that can help so many people for their own ends? And you go, yeah.
Always in a hurry, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Talk to me.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Kotalo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really
Wow. Erin's a dumbass. Be honest, folks. Would you
I gotta get going.
Arm wrestle
Well, I'm here if
the
you need me.
robotic arm. Would you arm wrestle a guy with a robotic arm? I most definitely would not. No window. Going in there. That's a way out. Let's go talk to Gaia. Okay. Well, actually, let's go put the drones in first.
Here we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
Yeah. That is a good choice.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Of course we do, Gaia.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths.
Hmm.
2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
What a reduction.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
That's not good.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you.
Come on, figure it out.
Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
Which, do that one.
And I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
That's just a bad attitude.
Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Come on, Aloy.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
There is no defect, you're just a wuss. Sorry to put it harshly, but... Didn't have a father figure, that's where it was.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost.
Damn Skippy.
Raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough.
He definitely loved her. She was, for all intents and purposes, his daughter.
It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
I like that.
You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
Oh, we're gonna protect you at the very best we can. If the game doesn't let you shoot him in the fucking face, then it might be a problem.
Of course. If it goes bad, if the Xenophons find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
All right.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now?
Looks like it.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
All right.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be
Right for a lot of
taking
talking,
results.
folks.
So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
I should go.
Okay, maybe there's not as much lore in this bit as I thought.
Prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Hephaestus
was.
won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Okay.
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
What about the lovely girl behind you?
Happen. It's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will.
Pop out a few kids along the way.
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just
Someone's got to be. You're the most cynical person on the planet.
when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. You were right, you know,
Be optimistic, people.
about keeping Ross.
You can be cynical as well,
I
but
guess
overall,
part of me thought he
optimistic.
was holding me back because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot, and I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
I'm glad about that because honestly, I found at the start of the game, I found Aloy actually quite annoying where she was just running off and I was like, oh, it's my mission, I gotta do it. Fuck off. And she was just being a bit of an asshole to everyone around her.
Soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't
There's
exactly a
5
quiet
people
conversation.
in the whole
They were
thing.
just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear Every word I read from her ancient past. It makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail,
Yes, it is.
it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
You don't know you're with the protagonist of the game. You're not failing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't guarantee it will take us a few attempts to get through it, but we ain't failing.
I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not
Nope.
anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help.
I'm gonna go do this because this is like loyalty mission stuff. Right.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so
Definitely like Alva.
nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
Kind of advice.
Run.
He,
Called it.
told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough. Any more data catch your eye?
All
It's
of
just
it?
the most. Oh, you
I have so
could tell. I
much
took
to
one
study
look over
about.
and went, if you're gonna get into a fight, you run away.
I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even
She's
so,
such a nerd.
Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Never meet your heroes.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If
Fair
we
enough.
can acquire that data, We might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well,
Side
they're
mission.
much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
Right, I think there was one other side mission on the map.
Like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Right, quests. Trot Gaia to launch the mission to Gemini. Right. Right. We might as well go do the side missions. There's only 2 left. I'm pretty sure I've done all. There's one over in the desert somewhere. Yeah, there we go. New quest.
Like snow clouds?
We're 100 hours into this game. We might as well do what we can. Go to campfire.
You found those face painters, huh? Hope they got what was coming to them. Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of things.
Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah, my steel flame friend, behold.
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one. It was bequeathed to me when my dear ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not
They're like,
well.
fuck you.
That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chain Scrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Haha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you see Martha, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
The flying keg, eh?
Petra would know where I can find Martha. I should pay her a visit the next time I'm in Chainscrape.
If I have to eat more stew, one more.
Where's Chain Scrape at? Remember. Returning. Sculling Spear. Chain Scrap is near Sculling Spear, isn't it? If I can remember that. Chain Scrap. Plain Song. Scraps over that Kaj Camp. Stone's Echo. Oh, here somewhere. Oh, missed a question mark. That Chain Scrap. Brown Light. Where the bloody hell is Chain Scrap? Over him. That's Utaro territory. That's Brown Light. Jagged Deep Delve. Shadow's Reach. Chain Scrape. That's where I am. Remember. Okay. Anyone remember where Chain Scrape is? Was in Gemini. Chain Scrape was a desert town. I remember that. Arrowhand. Activate quests. Yeah. There we go. Special change. Okay. Let's get this done. We'll get that one question mark. And then launch the mission to Gemini.
Be welcome, Outlander.
So what's new, Aloy Machine Hunter?
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine. Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
Thank you.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
You really need to get better nicknames for Aloy. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say Master's dead. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm fairly certain that's the case.
Petra said Porgov's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back. Marsa?
Yeah? What's it to— oh, the Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porgov out west. He asked me to give you this.
Mama's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me.
Yep, he did.
Forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here.
He really doesn't like it, brother.
A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make
I'm
sense.
shocked.
Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That bug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash, right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out onto the shore and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Again!
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Alright. Ooh. Upgrade skills. Right. Quests, tied. That one. Legacy's one. Oh, no, we were. Question mark. Oh, that question mark that we missed. There we go. Go there. And then on to Legacy's Landfall. Finish the side mission. I should have known. Eileen. Stoosh. Alright. Easy enough. Let's go to Legacy's Landfall. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, there's more side quests.
One of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire and let her know I'm here.
Just spare a moment.
How? I promise you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The Ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Jess, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship.
Turn the ship around and go back the way you came. There you go, problem solved.
It's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Leandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left with
Everyone's so cynical.
goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the Legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen Way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire should we be captured by our enemies.
No. The greater the chance of you realize that your Imperial overlords are actually a set of penises, and you'll uprise against them.
This gyro compass you're looking for?
That's what that means.
It's a device used by the Ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the Ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
Highly adventure, innit?
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the Ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Maybe
Also,
I
too.
can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an Ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
Right, so I can't do that without being able to override a song
I
wing.
think I can get to that ship. At least, not now.
Ancestor, I beg, Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Horus has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain, with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated? So there was data on it they couldn't read?
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Horus. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Fair enough. Alright. Let's do the Elva one first.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
Alright. Ready to talk
I love
about
how they
the
don't cover just how much time has passed between anything in this.
Right over there.
Apart from, like, the one cutscene where someone asked that Aloy how long something's going to take, and she went, a few months.
And with the living ancestor.
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd.
No, you're lying through your teeth,
As
dude.
you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirek. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Fair point.
Very well. The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Yes, let's leave these religious nut jobs.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirek's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted.
Yep.
Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in.
Up here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nirek wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Okay.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
It's either a rock breaker or...
It's huge.
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Okay. I'm with you.
let's see. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Come on.
Down it goes.
Shall we go on? Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
Yeah,
should be able to look
probably
up
should
that data.
have nightmares about that. Ancient spy box. Open this.
A lot of sand. Not a lot of data. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Just crouch. Nice. Look, plenty of stuff over there. Let's go over there.
It's no good. Can't use the pullcaster on it. I might be able to kick that vent open. Through here.
After you.
Well, plenty of goodies in here, if nothing else.
Going for a swim.
Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet.
Yep.
Come on, let's check the upper floors. You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
Well, the soldiers were just pussyfooting around me.
There, the console.
Must have been what Nirek found.
Let's see if it.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know
Yeah, I
what
can
else
see where this is going.
world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor, Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all
They were
the
all
ancestors
dickheads.
like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
Mm-hmm.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
That's a big ass tower.
It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on. So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Quinn seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process.
Fair enough.
Now I wonder how much of it is actually true.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
Mm-hmm. Goodies.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
All right.
Up we go.
No, wait. No, up, Aloy. No, up, Aloy.
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes. Don't worry about me.
I like Elva, she started as this slightly religious nut job, if I'm being perfectly honest, but
Did it see us?
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
now she's coming into her own. She's one of the
How are we going to get across?
like this.
Well, that beam looks promising.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Oops. Yeah, we are pretty high up.
Glinthawks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Shade can tough out the cold. Frost will help. No more Glinthawks.
I've heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst.
They know nothing. They think the Glinthawks are the worst.
Up this way.
Yep, all goodies.
Aloy, we're really high off the ground. No, I'll wait here.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
That. Right. Of course. Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over.
That doesn't sound
going
good.
to have to jump.
After you.
Get some of that debris first.
Come on. Out of the way.
Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy?
Passcode reminder recently. It is correct. We'd like to emphasize again that entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode has been reset. Again. Please use an appropriate reminder in the future. That sounds like the emails I get from work.
Make sure I do this right.
Better make sure Alva makes it across before I take a look at this. Come on, Alva. You can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Alva!
I'm okay. Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
Yes, it would have. We'll get this passcode reminder if it doesn't tell me what the passcode is. Next time I'm trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting and I get locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode, fingers will be pointed at you. You want an unhelpful, useless passcode reminder? Fine. At Bear founding date, month and year. There. Happy now? You IT security morons.
Sure you're okay?
That I feel like is a response I would get.
The door's locked.
Let's keep
I think
going.
it needs a passcode. Let's look around. Huh. This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
Alright. 10, 20, 23.
Door should be unlocked now.
Alright.
Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well,
good point.
In the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. It seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's
Nope.
a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
All right.
Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
You were probably wrong about that too. Let's be perfectly honest here, Oliver.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Oh. This really is a long way up. Well, that was annoying. All right, come on. Why is it slowing down there? Uh-huh. Right. Ooh. That was a bit close. Right. Yeah. That was also a bit close. Right. What is going wrong here with my jumping? I feel like I get to a certain point and then I can't jump any further or do anything. The game wants me to continue going higher without providing any usable handholds. So... So I get up here, go up there, up here, up there. Ah, I see where I'm going wrong. Like this.
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
That's done with.
Fire gleam.
Shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam.
Back at the shafts. That's what she said.
Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
Yeah.
All right, Alva's on the way. Another locked door.
Made it!
Need to figure out the passcode.
These
Get the goodies first, Aloy. The goodies.
I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her.
What purification around the same by it?
Interesting.
Enter code. No code to enter.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary. That must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh.
Right,
What did you say this
40.
was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Alright.
You said Eileen
40.
was how old when she won this?
40.
402. 402256. Right. 402256.
That didn't do anything.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
How old did you say Eileen was when she won this?
40.
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
402.
The two artifacts on the ground. Maybe they used to be on opposite pedestals.
Opposite pedestals.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
So 4026. 402. Four, 0, 2, 6. Right. So we're in 2023, 25th anniversary. That's 2040. 48.
Not quite right.
Oh, 02. Six. Oop. Oh, 06. No. Oh, 2, 6, 2, 5. There we go.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
Activate holo projector.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right.
Good.
No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
Yep.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
So, an actual person.
Now you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Cool.
Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Yes, why not? Bullshit is really tied to his ghetto scenes like that. You can never see just well now with see them in treacherous waters. Right. Let's do that. Agreed. I need what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 skill points.
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
Nope. We are actually doing that. Alright. Let's go do this side mission and then go back to base. Just can't do any of the side missions until I get the Sun Wing. Override. Should be the only other override. And then the Sun Wing I can actually fly about. And I may go complete some of the side tasks.
That must be the tower Jomar mentioned. And it's full of sunwings. That can't be good.
Really, what tipped you off to that one, Emily?
There, on the beach. A Quint scout. I need to get closer. See if he's carrying a relic like Jomar mentioned. No relic. Can't be Jomar's brother. I should take a look around. See if I can find anyone else. Hunter-killer. No more dead scouts. I should check if one of them is Jomar's brother. But I'll need to get rid of those machines first.
Karen. Did you? You get around back of this thing and shoot it in the ass.
That's all of it. I should check the scouts.
There we go.
Oh, that helps.
Damn corpses.
There's no relic. Not sure if either of them are Oris. But maybe one of them dropped it as they fought off the machines? My focus might show me more. Huh. Nothing. Maybe my focus can pick up their tracks instead? There. Maybe Oris escaped the machines. Better see where it leads.
Yep. We had better do that.
Machine. It looks like it gave chase, but Oris fought it off. It looks like he ran inside the tower. Hard way to escape those sunwings up there. Tracks end here. I must have climbed up this tower. I don't think I can override you. Guess there are more cauldrons out there. I need to find a way up this tower.
Ooh. Wait for it. No. Weak against purge water ammo. Mm-hmm. Stupid songs.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Okay, can't infinite jump here, which is somewhat annoying. Come on, allow me to do the infinite jump. Ooh, asshole thing. Okay, maybe it's not.
Extra stock for later.
Okay. Well, plus side, I've ended up with plenty of summoning shield casters. Not that I really need them right now.
inside, I can find another way up.
Well, if this kid is alive, you've got to be impressed that he was able to climb all the way up here while being chased by some wings and survive.
This must be Horus. But there's only one way to be sure. I better check for the relic.
Mm-hmm.
The relic. And my focus picked up data on it. It's not a beacon, it's a tourist map of San Francisco. If the Quen could read this, they wouldn't need to send scouts out blind. I should tell Ulva.
Aloy! I'm here.
Ulva, I found some data I think Bohai might be interested in seeing. I'm sending it to you now.
I'll pass it along.
Thanks. I better take this relic back with me. Give it back to Jomar.
Yep, we should probably do it. I want to go to San Francisco. I do. My sister's like there at the moment, and she's doing like a little tour of the US. Been a few different places. Been to Beverly Hills. Been to LA. Apparently she went to Tennessee. Or she's going to Tennessee. I don't know if they've been to Tennessee yet.
Better shake off this wet.
Why have I got overdraw potions? Don't want overdraw potions, they're not useful. Alright. My D drive is out of space.
Well done, stranger.
Thank you. See what this guy has to buy.
Return. Did you?
I'm sorry.
How did he die?
The tower was a sunwing nest. He went in there looking for cover, but he was holding on to that when I found him.
Horus.
I read the data on it. It had a map that can help your people get the lay of the land without risking more scouts. All of us sharing it with Bohai right now. It's a good thing your brother protected it.
I'd trade all the data in the legacy to have my little brother back.
Of course you would.
But I'm glad that something meaningful came from his death. As promised, you now have access to my weapon stock. If you bring me the right resources, I can make you anything you see there. Actually, why don't you give this a try? One of our best. And if it's of use, you know where to find more.
Thank you. I'm really sorry for your loss.
I know you are. And I'm grateful.
All right. Elite canister rockcaster. Alright. Skills, that was just one skill, that's not helpful. Right. Trade with Joma. Coils and weaves. Corroding enemy damage plus 12. Aerial enemy damage plus 25. Buying that. Shock plus 3. Buying that as well. Let's just max sell all this, even though I don't really need it. Stitcher outfits. Skulls and weaves. Let's see what this guy's got. Nothing. Cook. Trade with cook. Build up power faster. Alright.
From my stove to
That'll do. That will do. That will do. Alright. Skills, we only got one. Inventory. Data point. I got one hologrammatic data point left to go. See, all the question marks on that data point is why I'm probably not going to 100% this. Because it's just being asked. One more. Quest activated black boxes. Where's the last black box at? I must be able to get with that song ring. Alright. I only did that just to see. We've got 15 minutes. We can't really properly start this quest, but also can in fact start this quest. So. Alright, Gaia. Let's do this.
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
You can tell she's an AI just from the words agreeable
Are you
solution.
ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
You got.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
Because you were a bit selfish there, Aloy. Let's be perfectly honest.
Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Mm-hmm.
While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
Can't believe that one.
Everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Yes, it does, Aloy. Yes, it does.
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Oh,
seems right.
Yep, glad that didn't happen. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Oh well.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Okay.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
Isn't that annoying?
It's something to look into later then. So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
Can't see that.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
We've heard this before. Why is it giving me
She was okay with that.
it as a new thing?
She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
It's a good soundtrack to this game as well, I must admit. I don't know how far into this I can get before it's time to finish the mission, but we'll see what happens when I take control.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
All right.
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
I thought there'd be more to this rather than just be a cutscene.
Lock it down.
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go. Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
That's not good.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come. Spotted.
I could use it.
Stay back.
Damn you, stupid area.
Over here, you!
Hold on!
Aloy! Need a hand over here!
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right away from Beta!
Aloy? Help!
Stay back! Get back! Over here, you!
Mm-hmm.
Aloy! Get a hand over here!
Just fucking die.
That's all of them for now. You two okay?
still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility.
Yeah.
Drive it back here.
Where's that behemoth? There we go. Alrighty. That sounds like a Slaughterspine.
I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Mm-hmm.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Just see what's in here. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. We need to leave just for tonight. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, as always. We're getting towards the end now, hopefully. So, yeah, tune in tomorrow, and we'll continue with this Gemini mission, and hopefully we can get some good things going on. So don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss that, and I will catch you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who chatted, and yeah, I'll see you then. Good night.